Hey, what up, Jackalites and Sharkheads? Thanks for tuning in to Jackal and the Shark, Episode 6. I'm Jackal. As always, I'm joined by my Tom Brady loving friend, the Shark.
Yo, what up, crazy people? It's El Sharko. I'm feeling a little Hispanic today because I had some Taco Bell for lunch. Can't get enough of that gordita. Cheesy Gordita Crunch, our new sponsor.
Just the one thing, not the whole restaurant.
Actually, I've never had a gordita in my life. I just get soft tacos with no lettuce.
Sounds boring.
Speaking of episode 6, the number 6 holds a very special place in my heart. Do you know what that is?
No, what is it?
That was Jay Cutler's number. My boy, Jay Cutler. You know who he's married to?
I can't not think of her name.
Kristen Cavallari, the star of The Hills' final season, because LC bounced. Yeah,
Who's
I watched
LC?
The Hills, Lauren Conrad.
Ah.
But the actual star of The Hills was Whitney Port. Whitney, hit us up. JacquelineTheShark@gmail.com.
You're all about that Gmail account. So, we got a special guest with us today. You've heard us talk about him before, but he's actually in studio with us. Say hello to the Iron Mongoose.
The Iron Mongoose. What up, thugs? Gotta say, I am honored to be the first guest on this amazing show. I'm a longtime listener, first time guest. And, and you guys sound great. I just gotta say, you guys sound a lot different than I thought how you would look. I mean, with your gym stories, I assumed maybe hit the gym every once in a while.
Hey, we're jacked. We're jacked. Don't listen
I'm
to
a
him.
jacked jackal.
Sharks are pure muscle and cartilage.
Make
And
those
cartilage.
sharks really muscular, though? They're kind of tiny.
They'll rip your head off with no remorse. Don't test them.
No, you guys could totally kick my ass.
Do you think so?
Probably. I mean,
We'll
maybe
test
the
it
two
later.
of you together. Maybe.
We finally saved up enough money to pay the Iron Mongoose to come on the show. He is a correspondent for 5280 Film Room, which is a local sports podcast following Colorado-based sports. It is a podcast, as Alyssa says, by fans,
Why
for
using
fans.
names?
I know.
Oh,
Just use the
shit.
name.
I'll beep it out. Write down that time signature. I use the name because she says her name on the show. So it's completely
Okay.
fine.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's true. My name's on the show, too. So
it's
no
not.
secret.
You'll have to take a guess at which one is the Iron Mongoose.
I'm going to guess it's Gideon.
Oh.
I was going to go with Miles.
I was
Oh,
going to
no,
go
it's
with
probably-
Melissa.
It's probably that guy Jordan.
Oh, no. The secret's out.
He sounds like a dork. It's probably him. Luckily he's not here. He can't say nothing back.
Oh, man. No, yeah, 5280. The sweet, soothing sounds of the Iron Mongoose.
Speaking of Colorado-based sports, Broncos are doing semi-well.
I mean, they're undefeated so
they're
far.
undefeated this season. Okay.
Yeah.
They are undefeated in cutting Paxton Lynch.
Thank goodness. I mean, I wish the best for him, but I'm so glad he's not the Broncos' problem.
Yeah, it was... I don't know why we kept him for a day and then cut him. If we're going to cut him, we should just cut him from the get-go.
I know.
What's kind of funny is he came back and actually, I would say he won that last preseason game for us.
Yeah, but that's a meaningless game against third stringers. Like those are the other people that didn't make the NFL right there.
Third and fourth stringers. Yeah. And he looked
Those are the
decent.
people that didn't go play in the CFL.
Or work at Wendy's. One of the two.
Both of you put $1 in the swear jar.
Oh,
You don't talk trash about Wendy's. You don't talk trash about the CFL. Colin
That's where
Kaepernick will pick him up.
Johnny Manziel plays, so it's legit.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Didn't he get 4 picks in his first game?
Yeah, like in the first quarter, I think.
That was so sad. Kind of made me smile, though.
Speaking of dumpster fire players, have you guys heard this new Nike outrage from Colin Kaepernick?
Dumpster fire players. I like it.
Luckily, we have the Nike spokesperson here, Jackal. He is unofficially sponsored by Nike, apparently.
Just because they hire somebody controversial doesn't mean I'm going to stop wearing Nike. I'm not going to overreact.
Even though you explained the controversy to me earlier, I still have no idea what everyone is up in arms about. And I don't think I actually care.
Well, do we know what the commercial is actually about? Like what the message is?
No.
I have no idea.
I won't see it till tonight.
He's just going to be on the commercial and it might be something
The
non-controversial.
teaser poster was the other day.
The commercial hasn't even aired yet.
No, and people are up in arms about it.
They're already burning their J's. Are those Nike J's? Are those like Air Jordans?
I don't know. I don't know shoes. I know flip-flops and Red Wing boots. That's
All
about
right.
it.
Get some steel-toe Nikes in here for you.
There we go. I'd be down with that. Probably costs like $150.
I think the ad is going to be something about believe in something even
if it means
sacrificing everything. So I'm sure the ad will be somewhere along those lines.
Okay, I like it. But I like how corporations actually taking his back. Because he's been getting so much heat.
Jackal, earlier you mentioned Tiger Woods in his controversy, and Nike.
This isn't the first time Nike's done something like this. When Tiger Woods went through his whole fall from grace, all of his sponsors dropped him except Nike. Nike stuck with him the whole time, so this really isn't anything new here.
Is Nike still with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tiger's killing it right now, so.
He's one off the lead after today.
Dang, heck yeah.
He's golf? Is that Tiger Woods? Golf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He plays cricket, actually.
He's a professional chess player. Don't forget to stretch, Tiger. The last couple weeks we've been not hinting. We've been talking about doing our NFL predictions. Now, why this is kind of funny to me is that in the grand scheme of things, I also don't care. But it's kind of fun. I actually joined a fantasy league this year with these two knuckleheads. And I got the number 1 pick. I got all the first round picks.
He took Brandon McManus with the number 1 pick.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Iron Mongoose, can you speak to why I might have done that?
He's probably going to be MVP this year. I mean, like we were talking earlier, he's got a big leg. And I assume that's a good thing for a kicker, right?
He's got 3 legs.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
And they're all big. Not that I would know.
What I was hinting at though is I heard on there's a local Colorado-based sports podcast. Someone on there, no, I think it was Jordan, that guy. He said that we should probably take Brandon McManus first round. So I did, and everyone was like laughing and stuff, and I'm why? He's gonna get more points than anybody else.
You did take advice from somebody who's in the same league as you. So that's probably your fault.
But that episode was recorded before the league was in
I don't think it was absolutely
made?
Created.
Yeah.
It hadn't drafted yet, but the league had been created.
Hmm.
And that message was just for you, and you fell for it.
I fell for it. However, we would like to get into our NFL predictions for this season.
We're starting with NFC North.
We're going to start with NFC North. Never eat shredded North.
We're going to start with the Bears.
Never eat shredded Cardinals. Bears? They're not even... Are they a team still?
Why are you talking about
The
the
Bears?
Cardinals? They're not even in the NFC North.
No, they're NFC West. They were the first name I saw on the list.
They were north on the page.
Never eat
Makes sense.
shredded Bears.
All right, so we're going to start with the Bears. Shark, kick us off.
The Bears, featuring Jay Cutler's ghost. They're going to go 6-10 and win the Super Bowl.
Whoa. That That would be great.
Disclaimer: I don't know football.
Iron Mongoose, what about you?
Well, I didn't write down any records, but I'm gonna say we'll be third in the division. So I'd say 7-9, 8-8, something like that.
Whoa.
Well, they got Khalil
Generous.
Mack, so I mean that's
But this little Mitch Trubisky, who's mediocre. If
he
that,
looked good last year.
No, he didn't.
He's gonna be way above mediocre this year.
I've said it before about other quarterbacks. He's a poor man's Alex Smith.
And Alex Smith is pretty poor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go 7-9.
Really? I'm gonna go 4-12.
Whoa.
Wowza!
I think
Somebody hates
once
Chicago.
again, Mr. Trubisky's mediocre. Doesn't have what it takes to be a star in the National Football League.
Is this his second
Plus, you're in
year?
a division with Green Bay and Detroit, who I think Detroit's going to be pretty solid this year.
Detroit. I don't see Detroit doing much at all.
I think they're going to be up there.
I mean, their offense will be good, like
Is
it
it-
always
I think-
is.
Minnesota's in that division too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's 6 games right there against
Yeah. Right? I mean,
quality teams.
yeah. Minnesota's probably going to win the division. Packers will be right up there. And the Lions and Bears will be somewhere way behind.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Lions, they're gonna go 8-8.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go 5-11.
Oh my
Wow.
Right?
5-11.
I mean, it's Detroit. Come on. Who likes
Dude, I'm
Detroit?
from Detroit. Watch what you say.
Guess that's why we don't get along, right?
D-Town?
I'm actually going to have Detroit going 9-7.
Whoa. Homie's got faith.
Right? Playoff spot?
They're not going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
But they'll be third in the division. Matt Stafford, even though he's dumb, is a solid quarterback, you know. He's going to win you a lot of games.
I mean, I traded for him in Madden, so
Who's their Lions running back? Does anybody know?
oh, they got like a million running backs.
That's
again.
the biggest question mark right there. Is you have like 4 running backs.
right?
Not a single one of them is capable of being the workhorse.
Yeah, but they're all too good to not use. But it's like, I can't even remember who their starting running back is. But I know that they have 4 or 5 running backs that they're going to use.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get your prediction?
Mine or
Oh, 5-11.
5-11.
I said 9-7.
That's right.
We're on to the Packers.
We'll do the Packers.
Pack.
The Packers with little cutie. What's that? What was that thing he did? The discount double check.
Yeah.
I was gonna call him discount double DDC. A-Raj. 11-5.
11-5. Okay.
I'm going to go 10-6. Because A-Raj is really the only player they have. So
Do they still have Jordy Nelson?
No, they got
He's a
traded to
Raider.
Oakland.
What?
I know. It's shameful that he would go to the Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
It's a shame anyone goes to the Raiders.
Right?
Speaking of Jordy Nelson, I remember my first fantasy draft, and I accidentally took him.
Is that what the year he got hurt?
That
Like,
was
in
the
next
year
week? Yeah.
he was out the entire season.
Was this
Oh, did
before
you
or
take him
after?
after he got hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
reminds me,
remember that.
hey, NFL, why is he on the roster? Why is he draftable, huh? Answer me this. Write us at jacquelinetheshark@gmail.com. Or hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on, slide in our DMs on Instagram. Do they have DMs on Instagram?
I don't know.
I don't know
really
either.
use Instagram.
I don't social meds at all.
Social media.
I have a Facebook, but I go on once every 6 months.
Did you say Soch Meads?
Yeah, I don't social meds.
That's $2 in the swear jar.
Social media is just so long to say. Like, it's so hard.
5 syllables.
I'm going to agree with Iron Mongoose on this one. They're going to go 10-6. I think they're a wild card team
Me too.
because of Aaron Rodgers. You can never bet against Aaron Rodgers, really.
He's got that big arm. He's got 3 arms, if you know what I mean.
He's got Jimmy Graham
don't.
now to throw to also. Doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it with the Saints?
Yeah.
before?
Well,
No, he's with the
Saints
Seahawks
and
before.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
I know. These people just can't commit to anything.
Seriously. Do they have to move their families when they get traded?
Maybe that's why they get traded, just to leave their families and they can leave.
Although I will say
Like,
that
you guys can stay here.
Packers do have to go to LA to play the Rams, to New England, back-to-back weeks,
Ooh.
and then 2 weeks later to Minnesota. It's a tough stretch right there.
That's rough. That is rough. That's why they'll lose 6 games.
Last but not least, the home of Case Keenum, MVP of season, what do you call this, 18-19?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MVP for the Denver Broncos. The Minnesota Vikings. They're going 11-5. They will take the division.
11-5. Okay. I'm going to go 13-3.
Damn.
Wow.
They'll be first place in the conference.
Who's their
Yeah.
starting QB?
Kirk Cousins.
What?
I had a brain fart. Yeah.
Within
Whoa.
free agency.
Kirky
yeah.
poo.
What happened to Bradford? Is he dead?
in
He's with
Arizona
the
now.
Cardinals.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they're just trying to get away from their families.
I hate you guys.
I'm going to agree with Shark on this one. They're going to be 11-5. Win the
El
division.
Sharko.
Yeah, they'll be second in the conference.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I have him.
yeah. I think
Their defense is going to be so
Their defense is
good.
going to win them a lot of games.
I think they're going to be number 1 defense again this year.
It'll be interesting to
Are
see
we
what
talking-
Kirk Cousins does. You know, we had a mediocre offense in Washington. Now he's got a lot of weapons.
Right. Well, and he's slightly better than Case Keenum, in my opinion, but a lot more expensive.
I was like, he's not worth their money still. But
No, definitely not. Like, I thought that was pretty silly, but we'll see what he does on an actually good team.
That covers
the NFC North.
north. Now we're going east.
Start with the Cowboys.
Ew.
America's team.
Ew.
Yeah, they're gross.
8-8.
I'm going to go... I'll go 8-8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going 7-9.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
No faith in America's team?
They have
Pack your
no
bags.
receivers. All they have is a quarterback who had one good season and a running back. That's all they have. Yeah.
I mean, their offensive line is pretty dope. But, I mean,
Still don't have a single receiver.
no.
Like-
They should pick up Des Bryant. How beautiful would that be?
You beat me to it. All right, Cowboys going down. Next, we got the El Gigante.
I don't know what that means.
No Espanol?
No, sorry.
You guys didn't have the cheesy gordita crunch today? That's I'm pretty sure that's Spanish for giant.
Okay.
Oh, the Giants.
The Gigantes are going 9-7.
Wow, you
With-
were big on the
Whoa,
Giants.
hey. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they have Eli Manning. And you know who is Eli Manning's brother? Jesus himself.
Eli Manning's only good late in the season in the playoffs.
But if he has enough communion wafers, he's going to win.
He just needs to face the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and he'll be fine. And he'll be fine. I'm going to go 5-11. I know.
Yeah, I'm with you on 5-11 there too. From week 3 to week 7, they play Houston, New Orleans, Carolina, Philadelphia, Atlanta.
And they're going to lose all those.
That's,
games.
that's a pretty rough stretch right there, and I don't see them winning any of those games.
I mean, besides Saquon Barkley, like, did they add anybody that really improved their team?
I mean,
I can't think of anybody.
No, it's still the same. You got Manning as quarterback. You got Odell. You signed him to an extension, but
Yeah.
didn't do much.
Well, I
other
guess
than
he was
that.
hurt a lot last year, too.
Yeah.
So him being back will help, but they're just a mess. I have no
Yeah.
faith in Eli.
Yeah, they're gonna go 5-11. probably finish last in the division.
I mean, Eli's the third best Manning brother. You got Cooper number 1, Peyton number 2, and then Eli.
I was gonna talk about the Oreo commercials they did back in the day. It was like the double stuff league or something.
Long ago.
Oh man, those are the days.
I don't think I saw those.
What?
I know.
We'll play 'em. And then Papa John's took over.
PBJ.
And we don't talk about about no Papa John's.
We don't say the P word anymore.
Next and last, Washington Redskins.
We can do the Eagles.
So they don't count. Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, I already said they won. They win the Super Bowl. Eagles are going 12-4.
Wow, you're big on the Eagles again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 11-5. Just because I don't know how long they won't have Wentz, so I think it might be a rough start.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10-6, mostly because nobody knows when Wentz is gonna be back. If you have Foles, that's a 50-50 shot at winning a game.
Yeah, but I do think they'll win the division.
Was Nick Foles the one who won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but he didn't.
He is
have a
Nick
whole lot
Foles,
of
though.
good games outside of that.
He's great in the playoffs, but it's not the playoffs.
2-3 years ago, he had a solid season for when he was in Philly the first time.
Yeah, he had like 27 touchdowns and like 2 picks or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. But there's a reason he's a backup quarterback and not a starter.
exactly.
As a noun, what is a foal? Is it like a baby cow, or is that perhaps a baby goat? Are you saying he's the goat?
I don't think it's a baby goat.
No.
Sorry, trying to bring some levity here amongst the football nerds.
All right, we can move on to the Redskins now since you were so excited about it.
Well, they are America's team. Or they used to be until the Cowboys
It's
came
not
over.
really gonna be called the Redskins, do you think? Like,
Oh my gosh, I know. Dan Snyder is not going to budge on that. No matter how many people he pisses off.
Couple more Nike commercials, and we might get some change. Yeah. Once it hits the Twitter, people are gonna start noticing. But people on Twitter don't care about football.
are you on Twitter?
No.
And how would you know?
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
That is
Tumblr.
the question of
I'm
the
not
day.
on Tumblr either.
Tumblr.
Skins are going 7-9.
Okay.
I'm going to go 2-14.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Somebody is down on them.
I mean, Alex Smith. I would take Kirk Cousins over Alex Smith any day. And they were bad last year with Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll have the first pick in the draft, though, at least. Good for you, Redskins.
Whoa. Is this foreshadowing what you think the Browns are going to do this year?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. The Cleveland Frowns.
I'm gonna go there again. 8-8. You know, Alex Smith is a solid quarterback still. Jay Gruden is a pretty good coach. You still got Chris Thompson. Added Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he's old, though. I don't know.
He looked good in the preseason.
He
though.
did,
Like,
but
he came out firing.
he just looked so bad last year when he was with the Saints. And then where did he go after that?
He went to Arizona then for a while.
Okay, I guess he looked okay with Arizona.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's just getting so old. I don't think he'll last all season.
Yeah, 8-8 is a solid number.
Yeah. Would you say Alex Smith is like the poor man's Alex Smith?
I would, yes. Actually, he's more like the rich man's Alex Smith.
Oh! So that takes care of never eat shredded? Nope, that's just never eat.
Yeah, we haven't done
Oh,
the
man.
other two yet. So
All right.
the Falcons.
We'll talk to the Falcons. All right, the Fatlanta Falcons. They're gonna go 10-6 and take the division.
Dang.
Yep.
Falcons. I'm going to go 10-6 and not take the division.
I'm going to agree with both of you, but they are going to take the division. Yeah.
Take that, Mongoose.
Oh, man.
I auto drafted Matt Ryan in my fantasy league, so they're taking the division.
I think Matt Ryan and Julio Jones have a big year after somewhat disappointing last year.
Yeah. they'll be dope for sure, and they'll make the playoffs definitely. But I think the Saints are a little bit better.
More like the Aints.
Oh, burn!
Nolans Aints.
Burn!
Are they in the same division here?
They are.
We can talk about them next. We're gonna
Let's
skip.
go and skip.
I hate the Panthers.
I know, Cam Newton.
He hates the Panthers.
Carolina starts with the C word Panthers. Do they still have that guy? Superman?
Superman? Yeah, they got
They do,
Superman.
Yeah,
Crybaby
okay.
Superman.
Yeah, Superman that hoe. 8-8.
I'm gonna go. Oh wait. Okay, Panthers. I was thinking Saints. I'm gonna go 7-9.
I'm gonna go 9-7.
All right. That averages out. Any notes about the Panthers? Does anybody care?
Let's move on from Panthers.
Yeah,
No
we
one
can. Yeah,
gives a shit.
Where's Lou Kuechly at?
He's still with the Panthers, I think.
Yeah. I like him. He's
that
cool.
dude's dope. Yeah.
I only like him because I think he got injured and he had to leave a game and he was very upset about it. And that shows how much you care.
Yep, I remember that.
He just that's someone who obviously likes to play the game. Next we've got the Aints.
The Aints.
Yeah, they're going 10-6 to lose the division to the Falcons.
Interesting.
Wow. 11-5 to barely win.
I'm gonna go 8-8 on this one. Yeah.
Drew Brees is like Peyton's brother. They're equally as ugly.
I think they're gonna let down. They've really only had one good season the last 4 or 5 last year. So,
But their defense is good now.
but they're always.
I hope it is,
They're always
'cause
supposed
I
to be
have their
good.
defense in
They're
every
always
league.
supposed to be good.
I know. Well, last year their defense was actually pretty solid. Finally. I mean, Drew Brees didn't look good because he had a good defense and a running game. It's like he didn't have to do all the work. I know. Just wonder if he'll take a step back this year because he's, 39? 38?
He's up there.
Just round it up.
Yeah. We'll just go with 40.
He's of retiring age.
Minnesota, LA back-to-back weeks, and then they get Philadelphia, Atlanta back-to-back weeks. And then they finish out the season with Carolina, Pittsburgh, and Carolina again.
They don't play the Redskins? That'd be an easy
Well,
win.
they do. They play
Oh.
week 5.
It's good. I mean, any NFC team is going to have a rough road. I feel like the NFC is going to be
The
stacked.
NFC is stacked for sure.
Yeah, no. That NFC. Speaking of which, aren't the Buccaneers in the NFC?
You mean the Tampon Bay fucking queers?
I mean the tampon gay fucking queers. And that is $1 for you and $1 for me. Unfortunately, the fucking queers are going 4-12 to lose the division.
I'm going to go 5-11.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Iron Mongoose on that. 5-11. They're gonna go. They're at least gonna go 0-3 to start the season without Winston. Maybe even 0-4.
What about Fitzmagic?
You mean the guy who had one good year in New York and then held out for more money to become a backup everywhere else?
He got paid, though. He got paid.
He looks stupid.
I was really hoping he was going to be on the Broncos, but I'm so glad that he's not now.
Yeah.
That takes care of never eat shredded. Now we've got wheat. The Arizona Cardinals. 5-11.
I'm going to go 4-12.
I'm going 5-11 too.
Okay, so they suck.
Sam Bradford's mediocre.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
probably gonna get hurt, and then you have a rookie starting. So
Right, and Josh Rosen.
yeah, I mean you still have David Johnson and Larry Fitzgerald. So there's some talent on that team.
When is Fitz not going to be good? Like, I
When he
keep,
retires.
the last 4 years, I keep waiting for him to take a step back.
He's been on my fantasy team for 4 years in a row now.
I know, you always
He's
draft him.
consistent as hell.
I know. I always want to pick him up, but you always draft him.
Has he won the Walter Payton Award yet?
Someone did for last season. I forget who it was.
Someone
though.
does every season.
Yeah. Well, I want you to fact check that. I don't know who. Do you remember who won it?
Was it J.J. Watt? Because he did all that stuff
Oh,
with Houston.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it was
right.
J.J. Watt.
Of course.
JJ Watt, you're welcome for the natural disaster. But I like you anyways. You're cool. However, your prediction's not looking so good. Next on the list are the Los Angeles Rams.
Yep.
When the hell did they move to Los Angeles?
2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Moved back to Los
Dang.
Angeles.
Them and the Chargers are going to share a stadium in 2020.
that true?
I think it's going to be
Really?
Yeah, I think it's one big, huge campus kind of deal.
That's crazy. I mean, LA didn't have a team for like 20 years, and now they get two.
Yeah.
It's like, come on,
And they have 6 basketball teams already?
pretty much.
Well, they're gonna go 11-5 and take the division.
Okay, I'm gonna go 12-4.
I'm
Take the division.
Going 12-4 also.
Are you just waiting for the Mongoose to say his?
No, actually. You got Todd Gurley. You got Jared Goff. Sean McVay is an offensive genius.
Got Akib Talib.
Yep.
He's pretty
Chain
dope,
stealer.
right?
Breaker of chains.
I was rewatching Super Bowl 50 today, just for nostalgia reasons, and he cost 50 yards in the first quarter alone, just from personal fouls.
He did. He really did. I remember that now. I'm glad he's gone.
Though he was fun to watch. Rams are taken care of. No. Did we skip someone? No. Yeah.
We gotta do the Niners.
The 49 Queers. That's the one I got. 7-9, and this is the actual prediction was 8-8, but I don't like the Niners, so I dropped them to 7-9.
I'll
Lose the
go.
division.
I'll go 6-10.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 10-6 and
What?
a wild card.
No, I said 6-10. That's what you're supposed to say.
You wrote it
You
down
got
backwards.
I'm reversing it. I'm going 10-6, and they're gonna get a wild card.
Wow.
Jimmy Garoppolo is the real deal.
Jimmy GQ.
He won in New England when Brady was hurt, and now all he's done in San Francisco is win.
Here's the question everybody wants to know the answer to. Who's more handsome, Tom Brady or Jimmy GQ?
Jimmy G.
Anybody
No.
else besides Brady?
Very obviously Jimmy G.
Peyton Manning.
Oh, besides Brady?
John
Whoa.
Elway. I would kiss John Elway on the mouth before I kiss Tom Brady.
You have terrible taste in
Like
men.
his son. Don't ask Tom Brady's son. If you're curious what we're
I
talking
heard about that.
refer back to episode, 4?
I think it was 4.
5,
Yeah,
I think. Or,
no,
yeah, I don't know.
It was 4 because last week we did not talk about that. I know.
Yeah, Tom Brady kisses his
It
son
was
on the
episode
mouth
4.
with tongue. Ew.
How long did they linger, though?
A solid couple seconds.
They loitered.
Wow.
It's not like a peck. It's an actual noticeable.
Like, they were making out a little bit.
Yep. Mhm.
Ah.
No. I'm a little jealous of his son, you know.
Moving on. Moving the mic. All right.
Why is it closer to you than me though?
Because it's been closer to you the entire time.
We just plug right there and leave it. Now it's
Yes.
kind of in the middle.
Last and certainly least, the Seattle Seacocks. 6-10. And that's being generous.
And they're definitely going to start at 0-1. So I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'll go 7-9.
I'm gonna go 5-11.
Whoa.
Their defense is down. This is gonna be Pete Carroll's last year.
You think so?
Yeah, this is the last year of his contract. They're not gonna extend him. He's like 70. He's 71.
Something like that,
He's
yeah.
getting up there. It's time.
Right? And the team is not what it used to be.
Yeah, you have Russell Wilson, and that's basically it.
Right? It seems like the team just didn't trust him after the Super Bowl issue. Like that was they just fell apart after that.
Well, that takes care of the less important conference. Now let's
My
talk about
favorite team's gonna be first here.
No, they're my fourth favorite team. The Baltimore Gavins. That's somewhat clever, right? I just made that up. 9-7. Man.
I'm gonna go. I agree. 9-7.
Good call.
I'm in the same boat. 9-7.
Wow. Okay.
We got 3 geniuses in this room.
This might be the best offense they've had for Joe Flacco in quite a while.
How long is Joe Flacco gonna be in there though?
That's another point. I think. What's his name?
Lamar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be used, but I think if they're winning games, Flacco's still gonna be playing.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll have packages for Lamar, but no, he's not quite gonna overtake Flacco yet.
I think Flacco is gonna be awful, and they'll pull him pretty quick. Lamar's gonna show up.
No. Plus, they're in a division with the Browns and the Bengals. Like, that's almost 4 guaranteed victories right there.
Yeah. The Bengals, I think so for sure, but the Browns, they look good on Hard Knocks.
They got a tough stretch too. That they play New Orleans, go to Carolina, and then they get Pittsburgh.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 through 9.
Okay. Silence means I can start paying attention again. All right. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals.
Oh no. Bengals.
Come on,
over there making
Bengals.
the worst calls. Get
I think Iron
loose,
Mongoose has
Anderson.
watched that video.
No.
I showed it to you in the studio like last year.
I've slept since then. I apologize.
Well, Bengals are going 7-9.
Wow. You're high on the Bengals. I'm going to go 4-12.
I'm gonna go 5-11.
Because they suck.
Andy Dalton's on the backside of his career.
Who's their backup?
Who is their backup now?
Yes.
Was AJ McCarron.
Where the hell is McCarron now?
He's in Buffalo, but he broke his collarbone.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know who their backup is.
Who's their star receiver?
AJ Green.
Who's their second best receiver?
Tyler Eifert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Browns are going 4-12.
I'll go 5-11, which that's 4 more wins than they've gotten in the last 2 seasons.
I'm gonna go 5-11 too. Like, they're talented, you know. They have talent to win football games, but
They just
they'll
always shit the bed.
find a way to fuck it up.
That's what they do.
Yeah, like seriously, they fucked the draft up so well. I don't care because they really did. They really effed the draft up like big time. Fudged the draft up.
I know Baker Mayfield #1. Oh my gosh.
I'm okay with that. Like I think he's gonna be a good quarterback, but
if you're #1, you better be
with Denzel
a great
Ward,
quarterback.
4th overall, you could have gone Bradley Chubb. You could have gone. I don't mean who else was out there, but like you greatly effed that up.
Yeah, dude, from what I heard, was the Broncos had a trade set up with the Bills for the Bills to move up to was that 5 spot?
Yep.
Or wherever that was. But when they didn't take Chubb, Broncos were like, oh, no, we got our guy. Screw you, Bills.
But still, 5-11, improvement upon the 0-16 of last year.
Yeah. The experts do. They did predict 5-11, but I don't like them, so I dropped it.
I hate their coach. Like, just watching Not Hard Knocks, he's an asshole. Like,
I know. He seems like a horrible coach.
Hugh Jackson.
Right?
They have a coach?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it, does it?
Also, their GM's an idiot, too. Like,
I love John
I didn't
Dorsey.
know who he was for the longest time because they didn't say who he was. Like, they didn't put a graphic on the screen. Be like, this is the GM. He just looks like some old dude in his, like, short brown shorts and his Browns, not even hoodie, just sweatshirt.
And it's a giant sweatshirt,
walking
too.
around the football field.
He looks like a homeless guy that broke into the facility, just walking around.
He's taking a page out of Hobo Bill's playbook.
Yeah. He's hilarious, though. I agree. I'm not a Hugh Jackson fan. I don't know how he kept his job after 2 seasons of winning 1 game. But that's the Browns for you.
Now to win the easiest division in the conference are the Steelers at 11-5.
11-5. Or no, I'm gonna go 10-6 actually. I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10-6 also.
Where's Le'Veon Bell?
But
Who
they still
knows?
got Big Ben and AB, and it's might be the easiest division in football.
Probably. Yeah. They'll make the playoffs though.
They're gonna win the division.
Yeah.
Now for the greatest team in the AFC, perhaps both conferences combined. From my hometown, Buffalo Bills. 6-10. The experts predicted 5-11, but I like them, so I bumped them up one.
Glad you're being realistic, considering it's your favorite team. I'm gonna go 4-12.
I'm going 4-12 also.
Yeah.
But they drafted that guy.
But he's not even starting.
But
They're
he's on
starting
the bench.
Nathan Peterman, who threw 5 interceptions and a half last year. In a half.
And a half.
In one half. That's like
Oh, I was like,
that's a half an hour.
5.5.
No. No.
5.5
Sorry,
interceptions.
no,
Half an interception.
5 interceptions in one half of football.
What was ridiculous is I was trying to picture like how they could get a half. I know you can get a half sack, but how do you get a half a pick?
Maybe they fumbled it and he recovered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then even if you're not starting Peterman, you're starting a rookie. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna go 4-12.
Yeah. It's gonna be rough. Sorry. Jackal. No, Shark.
We have name tags. You
Where's
J-Wad?
Where's your name tag? I can see Jackals. Oh, okay.
It's not anywhere near me. The fin didn't give you any indication who was the shark. And it's El Sharko. Alright. Speaking of El Sharko, my favorite prey, the Miami Dolphins. 6-10, down from the expert predicted 7-9 because I don't like them.
Makes sense. I'll go 7-9 also.
I'm going 7-9. That all hinges on though if Ryan Tannehill can stay healthy, because you know who their backup is.
Ooh.
Jay Cutler.
No.
He is long gone.
It's our old friend Osweiler.
Oh, the Brock Lobster.
Community boo on that one. Boo.
Boo.
But they have an easy schedule, so you play the Jets twice. You get to play Buffalo twice.
Even when Tannehill is healthy, though, he sucks.
Plus, they got rid of Jarvis Landry. That was not a great move.
No. Who's their starting receiver? Is it Wallace?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be that great. They'll be good enough to hang in there, but I just don't think Tannehill's a good quarterback.
Alright. Patriots, who cares? We're gonna win the division or something, who cares?
19-0.
They might actually have the easiest division in football.
Ooh, good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
I got them at 11-5. Experts predict 12-4. But I don't like them, so I bumped them down. Suck that, Patriots. I hate you. Patriots.
I'm going to go... I'll go with the experts on this one. 12-4. It's because that's pretty much what they always do.
I'm going 10-6.
Yes.
Gasp.
They always start slow, so they're going to lose a game or two earlier in the year, especially because I start with Houston and Jacksonville back-to-back.
Ooh.
And
Jacksonville's
then Detroit
hard to
after
beat.
that, and Detroit could be a sleeper.
Do they play in Jacksonville or home?
They play in Jacksonville.
Yeah, that'll probably be a loss. Yeah. But they got the GOAT.
But, I mean, I would say they have Tom Brady and Hobo Bill, who, as much as I hate to say it, probably are the greatest quarterback and coach of all time.
Yeah, definitely the combination. I mean, Brady is definitely the greatest quarterback of all time. No argument.
Hey, can you cut
I didn't
his
hear any
mic?
argument.
Can you cut his mic, please? I think you're forgetting Mike Shanahan and John Elway, the GOATs.
It's only won 2.
That's a reach.
Brady's won,
All right.
what, 5?
Jackal, no one asked you. It's yeah, they're
Can't
the
argue
GOATs.
with rings.
It's true.
Rings are for women.
Hey,
that's right.
I
you're
got a
the
ring
only
on.
one- Do you guys think the Patriots are sponsored by Babies R Us? Because Bill Belichick has his assortment of maternity hoodies.
They gotta be.
That's my favorite thing about Bill Belichick, though, is that he looks like a hobo on the sidelines.
Yeah.
The cutoff hoodie. I mean, come on, dude. You make so much money. Make an effort.
That's where he hides his hidden cameras. That's where he hides the extra air from the balls. Huh,
Off his
Mongoose? Huh?
sleeves.
Huh, Mongoose? Huh?
Hey, that's Bill. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Bill. Brady's my guy.
What do you mean he's your guy? Are you guys... Oh, he gave you that ring.
I'm married. You can't let her know, dude.
The Mongoose is out of the bag. All right, now that we've moved on past... Did everyone do the predictions? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to lose the division or something?
No, they're going to win the
Go 12-4 and lose the division.
That'd be so cool.
The Jets are next.
Jets? All right. Does Tony Danza still play for them? 6-10.
6-10. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 4-12, which I think that's a little optimistic for
I'm
them.
going 3-13. You got a rookie QB.
Is he starting the season? Okay.
Pretty sure he is. Yeah. So
Yeah, and going into
They
the
traded
draft,
Teddy Bridgewater away. I think that was going to be their plan, was have him start, but
right? Do
Yeah.
we still have old man McCown?
they do. But I think he's gonna be the backup, and
Okay.
they're gonna give the reins to Darnold.
But I think Darnold was going to be the best quarterback coming out of the draft. We'll see. But they were
Yeah.
saying he's the biggest project. Like he wouldn't be ready to start day one.
Yeah.
So the Jets might just destroy him. I mean, I don't like starting a rookie quarterback when you have an awful team. Like that's how you kill their confidence. But it's the Jets. They've been bad for a while.
Yeah. The last time they were good, Mark Sanchez was their quarterback.
Ooh.
Butt fumble Sanchez was their
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Dirty Sanchez. Do they still have Eric Decker?
No, I
He's
think
retired.
He retired. I think last week he retired.
He was with the Patriots and then he retired.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's probably the best looking football player I've ever seen.
Hey.
You know
He's
who,
cuter than Brady.
you know who he's married to?
No.
Jesse James.
The
The Steelers tight end. I like how we went completely different routes
Yeah.
with the Jesse James.
Who's Jesse?
I think she's a country singer.
Ew.
Oh.
Poor guy. I'm sorry.
I
Aaron.
know.
All right, what do we got? We got Never Eat. Now we're on Shredded Texans. 9-7, and I took them down from the expert predicted 10-6. Guess why?
Because you don't like him.
Because I don't like them.
I'm going to go... Gosh, I got to figure out if I think they're going to make the playoffs. I'm going to go 8-8 and not make the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going 11-5 and win that division.
What?
Damn.
Got Deshaun Watson back. You got J.J. Watt back. Plus, their schedule's pretty damn easy.
Yeah. Because were they a last place schedule? No, they would have been second to last.
Yeah. They get New York, Buffalo, Miami, Washington, Tennessee twice. Sorry.
Yeah.
They get the
Okay.
Jets. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Next are the Colts. More like the Indianapolis. I won't say that one. You know what I meant, though. Colts. That sounds like a different word. You know?
Does it start with a C?
No, Bolts.
Oh.
Like the Chargers, and I hate the Chargers, and they suck. Alright. 5-11. And I don't like their quarterback. Is that Andrew Luck?
Yeah, it is Andrew.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
don't like him.
I'm going to go 3-13. I don't think
Wow.
Luck will last
Wow.
all season.
I'm gonna go 8-8,
What?
but that's assuming Luck lasts all season.
Yeah.
Why might he not last? Is he injury prone?
He's made of glass.
He hasn't played
Yeah.
a get down of football in 2 years almost.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Neck surgery. Yeah.
I know. Or his
One-
confidence might
One
be
wrong
shot.
hit and he's gone.
Yo. That's what I'm afraid of.
Next on the list, the most important team in the AFC, perhaps both divisions, from my hometown, Jacksonville Jaguars. 11-5, gonna win the division, going to the Super Bowl bound.
I'm gonna go 14-2.
Yeah.
Best record
Really?
in the league. They're gonna throw it down.
Yep.
They're gonna be 10-6. Yeah, take a wild card.
And that's the Bortles effect.
Well, that's
losing 6
my thing
games.
is that you got a great defense, but like Bortles is that question mark.
The one piece they're truly missing is the quarterback. That's the
Which
most
is I don't
important
understand
position.
why he's still their quarterback.
I know. It's like, what other options do they have, though?
But
I know. It's. I mean, were
They
they in the
could-
Kirk
if they-
Cousins sweepstakes? Do you know?
I don't think so. They were in the
Okay.
Eli Manning sweepstakes for a while.
Ew. That's.
Well, that's
That's
what Tom
slightly
Coughlin
better.
is the. I think he's the GM or something there now.
Oh, that's right. So they're bros.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he was the head coach of the Giants when. Was it for both Super Bowls?
I think it's for both Super Bowls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll really depend on Bortles. I think he'll have a pretty good season. Go
Yeah.
14-2.
Not with Blake Bortles as a quarterback.
Next are the Tennessee Titties. 7-9. Who cares?
I'm gonna go 6-10.
I'm gonna go 4-12.
Ooh,
They're extremely overrated.
they made the playoffs last year.
I know, but they're overrated. Marcus Mariota is overrated.
Didn't he throw a touchdown pass to himself?
Yeah,
He did.
He did.
That's how good he is. But no, I agree. He is overrated.
He made double pay that day.
Plus, that's a pretty tough division, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, Jags and
Jacksonville,
Texans.
Houston, and Indy, who's going to be improved. So
We'll see.
Next, the most important team in the conference, perhaps the whole league, coming from Jackal's hometown, Denver Broncos, starring John Elway as starting QB. I said, hey experts, suck it, because I got the prediction right here, 10-6. That is up from the predicted 7-9, and you call yourself experts.
Damn. Okay. I mean, if John Elway is actually playing quarterback, 16-0 for sure.
It's been confirmed on SportsCenter.
But since we're not in 1997 right now, I'm gonna go 8-8. Not make the playoffs.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Jackal, get him out of the studio.
We're never having you back again.
Well, I want to go higher, but last week we did our predictions on 5280 Film Room and went 8-8.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10-6 and get a wild card.
Okay.
Still top 5 defense, and now we have a game manager quarterback.
Yeah.
Who's an improvement from
Definitely
everything
an upgrade.
last year.
I
So
know. Yeah.
plus
Last year
our,
was
our
rough.
home schedule is really nice. Almost every tough game we have is at home.
Nice.
We get Baltimore at home. Oh, sorry, no, Baltimore's on the road. But we get the Rams at home. We get Houston at home. We get Pittsburgh at home. Yeah, so
And we don't have to play the Brady Bunch this
we do
year.
not.
At all?
Nope,
No?
not this year.
Oh, we're going 16-0. All right. Speaking of, well, no. Now we're gonna talk about the third least important team in the league, the Kansas Shitty Chiefs.
Queefs.
I don't. I hate that word.
That's why I had to say it.
Say it again.
Kansas Shitty Queefs.
More like Kansas ass. 9-7.
I'm gonna go 5-11. Yeah,
Why?
last place in the division.
But they're the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I'm
They're
going-
good.
I don't think Mahomes is gonna do anything. Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes.
I'm gonna go 6-10. One, he's basically a rookie quarterback. He started 1 game last year. 2, their first 6 games are brutal. They get the Chargers, Steelers, Niners, Broncos, Jags, Patriots.
Ooh.
First 6 weeks of the season. They could be
Yeah.
0-6 to start the year.
Yes.
I think their defense is going to be pretty bad. It's always been good throughout the years, but I think this is going to be a year where it's not going to be that good. With a rookie quarterback, you need a decent defense.
All right. Now to the second least important team in the conference. The Los Angeles Chargers. Ew. I can't tell who... Okay. After that Super Bowl win where the Patriots came back and beat the Falcons, I got chills just thinking about it.
27-3.
I can't tell who I hate more. Rivers or Brady?
Still
Rivers, of course. Crybaby Rivers.
You know, he's like a devout, like...
Mormon.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Then he acts like that on the field. I'm like, wow, you're...
I know. He whines so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't he have like 9 kids or something like that?
Yeah.
He's a Mormon.
Yeah.
9 kids, 9 wives. I don't know anything about Mormonism, so if you're offended, I'm sorry. Please send us a hateful message at jackalintheshark@gmail.com or hit us up on YouTube or Facebook. Or slide in our DMs if there's DMs on Instagram. They're going 10-6.
I'm going to go 10-6 as well. Win the division.
I'm going 11-5 and win the division.
Damn you, Chargers.
Like their schedule's fairly easy.
They always find a way to
They get
screw it up,
Buffalo,
though.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
Tennessee, Arizona, Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems like they take leads in games and they just throw them away. So I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to go like 3-13. That'd be pretty nice, though.
As long as Melvin Gordon does work with fantasy. Running
No,
back.
no.
Melvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, that is your team name. Oh, no. I hope he looks like crap.
Onto the last and actually more least than the Seahawks, the Chokeland Raiders,
The Gators.
the Florida Gators. They're going 7-9.
That's exactly what I think.
I'm going 8-8.
All
I
right.
think John Gruden is going to bring him back. Derek Carr is going to have a bounce back year. Still got Amari Cooper and now Jordy Nelson.
No Khalil Mack, though.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's their best player on their team. Like, I think that's worth, like, 2 losses right there, losing him. And I don't think John Gruden hasn't coached in, 400 years?
Yeah,
Something like that.
One of the smartest football minds there is, so...
I mean, it could go one of 2 ways. Either they're going to be a complete disaster, or they're going to surprise everybody.
Yeah.
Like, they already seem like a hot mess with the whole Khalil Mack thing. I mean, him and Gruden and Mack didn't even talk until after the trade. They'd never had a conversation. It's like, really? He's your best player. You're not at least going to say, hey, what up, brah? We want to keep you.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
The Bears.
Da Bears. Well, you
Super
heard
Bowl
it here.
predictions.
No. I already called this one. You guys ready? Jags Rams.
Jags Rams. Okay. I'm going to go Jags Vikings. The Vikings are going to win. I know. It's going to be heartbreaking for you. I'm sorry.
That's my home team.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Texans-Rams.
Have you ever watched a game of football?
Yeah,
No, this-
Texans aren't going to make the playoffs, bro.
Texans aren't going to make it to the stadium. What did you say it was?
What?
Are you joking?
No, I'm being serious. I think
What?
Texans-Rams, Super Bowl.
Go
You
like
heard
that
it here
out there.
first.
Texans?
Texans-Rams. You heard it here on Jackal and the Shark, episode 6.
Well, who's going to win, Texans or the Rams?
The Rams.
Okay.
The Rams are my Super Bowl pick.
At least you're a little bit sane.
You took Vikings as winning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually with the Rams too.
To beat the Jaguars?
Yeah, I know the Jaguars.
What?
They're gonna go 16-0 per my prediction.
They're going to pull a Patriots, go undefeated until the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and lose to a bad quarterback.
Hey, I keep the lead, man.
The old man,
He'll kick your ass on the field, and then he'll kick your ass in the parking lot.
and then he'll shoot himself. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
It's like a starter pistol, though.
Yeah.
This is children's BB gun. Well, we're an hour deep.
Oh, wow. We should probably wrap it up then.
Wrap it up.
Yep.
Iron Mongoose, as our esteemed guest, do you have any words of wisdom for our listeners?
Don't shit in the lawn.
Okay.
And if you do, clean it up yourself.
Don't shit where you mow.
Good advice. As usual, don't get butt raped.
As usual? Oh, that's how you end the conversation with your family. Like, oh, bye, Mom. No, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Oh, bye, Iron Mongoose. It was nice seeing you. Don't get butt raped.
I don't know if that should make me more afraid of Jackal when he says that.
Definitely. He doesn't squat. He lifts his leg. Watch out. Most importantly, kids, remember, the left lane is for passing. Thanks for listening.
Deuces.
Bye.